Hi, this is Iron Mike with Texas Tactical. Today we're going to talk about lanyards on our knives. What is a lanyard? Lanyard is simply a loop to help you retain your knife. Okay? Simple as that. Some people confuse a fob with a lanyard. This is a fob. Decorative piece. Alright? Looks good on your knives. Can help you retrieve it from a pocket, but does very little for you in the way of retention. Alright? Why should you use a lanyard? A lanyard does a couple things for you. Helps you hang on to your knife and keeps you from dropping it. This is especially important when you're working above deep water or even shallow, murky water. Or when you're using your knife above a cliff or a precipice, or any place that is undesirable to drop your knife. You want to hang on to that knife. Your knife can be a life-saving tool. The last thing you want to do is drop it in this kind of situation where it is the tool that can save your life. A lanyard can also allow you to use both hands while still retaining your knife. Put your hand through. Say you need both hands to do something, you just drop and you can use both hands to work on it and then reacquire. Alright? It can also be used to get more work out of your tool. You know, if you need to choke up on the blade a little bit, you can use your knife to get a little more chopping action. Okay. It can also be used for just pulling a knife out of a pocket. This lanyard's hanging out of the pocket. You just grab it and pull it out. Gives you a little more of a purchase. Setting up your lanyards. There's going to show you the two different ways that I like to set up my lanyards. First way, which is my least favorite, is a simple loop. Alright, simple loop. Alright, basically, you just tie a loop. You have to be careful of the length. Tie it the length that you want it. Too long or too short, and it's not going to work for the purposes that you want it to work for. You want your lanyard to be as versatile as possible. Alright. The second is what I like to call a let's see here. A snagless or a tailed lanyard. You need a bead. I don't know if you can see that bead. And generally, it's right near the handle of the knife, and you have two tails. All right. And what this allows you to do is, if you're going through the woods and branches come, you know they're not going to catch on your knife. With a looped lanyard, you got your knife on your belt. You know, let's say a branch comes through here, pokes through, can pull your knife right out of its sheath, and you can lose it. Like I said, you don't want to lose your knife. All right. To utilize a snagless or a tailed lanyard, like I can call it, like I said, got to have a bead. Most of the time, it's up here by the handle. You just pull it down, and now you have the loop. So you've got what you need to do your work. Alright? But you also don't have to worry about it being snagged on things. Alright, there's several different ways to utilize a lanyard. First way is simply putting your hand through the loop. Always put the blade away from your body. Put your hand through the loop and acquire the knife. Okay? You can twist it up, shorten it to get a little more tight if that's what you like. All right. The downside to just a simple wrist loop like this is it's hard to ditch the knife if you get into trouble and you need to get away from that knife. You've got to get it off your hand. With the next method I'm going to show you, it's a lot easier, and that's the thumb over method. You take your thumb facing towards you, put the loop over with the blade facing away from you. Reach down, acquire your knife. Alright, so if you need both hands, you drop it. If you notice the blade is facing away from my hands, I can do whatever I need to do and then just twist my wrist, pick it up, I'm ready to go back to work. Alright. Alright, the overhandle method. What you do is you take the loop, you put it over the handle, put your hand through the loop, take the other loop over your hand. That allows you to work on it, keeps you from getting a fatigued grip if you're doing a lot of work, because you don't have to have as much power holding on to the knife. All right. Second one is the exact opposite of that. That's the under handle. You take the loop, you go under the handle, you take the two loops, you go over the top, and put them over your wrist. Same difference, just one's over, one's under. All right. All right. The three-finger whip. All right. Hand towards you, 3 fingers, loop goes over 3 fingers, blade always facing away. All right. Rotate and come up and grab. What the 3-finger whip does is it allows you to get a secure grip towards the end of the knife to give you more of a whipping action. Sometimes you need a little more leverage, especially with a short blade, and you need to chop. You can get a lot more speed, leverage, and efficiency by grabbing your knife at the rear of the handle. And the 3-finger whip allows you to do that securely. You can really do that without fear of losing the knife. Another really great thing about lanyards is they can keep your hand from sliding forward. Extra margin of safety. So thrusting, let's see, let's use the Wilson Tactical for this one. Over thumb, around, you're thrusting. If whatever you impact is very hard, there's a tendency for your hand to want to slip forward. But the lanyard will prevent that. All right, so it's very good for that. To conclude this video, I think that every knife should have a lanyard on it of some kind. Definitely lets you get more work out of your tool, lets you be more safe. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them below, and I'll try to get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Remember, watch your 6, and remember the 4 rules of gun safety. Thanks for watching.